Hey,
Hey,
there you go.
hey,
There you go.
the
What's
real
up?
MVP.
Is he in here?
What's up, bro?
I can't. Is he in here?
Hey, I'm like an old head, nigga.
What's up, man? Thanks for taking the time with us today, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
Yeah.
Right. Can I just say you deserve an award for what you did Saturday night and last
Boy.
night. I mean, it was impeccable. First of all,
Man.
how the hell you got all those clothes in your closet already?
Oh,
You happen to
man,
have those clothes?
I got them on deck, man. I was hoping last night. I said, man, I just need to check to see what outfit he wearing because I probably got it. I got every color, man. It's crazy. My wife don't even come in the basement no more, man.
For the people watching right now, man, this is the brother Spice Adams. You see he's doing this thing on Instagram all the time with the hilarious spoofs, the hilarious skits, man. Of course, everybody knows, man, ex-Chicago Bears player, but you have really transitioned into a whole new space to the point where you're like doing viral videos consistently, bro. Consistently. What even made you even go in that direction in the first place?
It was kind of like a dare from some of my teammates, like Chris Harris and Earl Bennett. And I wasn't on social media heavy at the time. So I was like, man, I don't get it, bro. Like you say your thoughts and you tweet them out and people like judge you on that stuff. I'm like, man, I ain't doing that. Like, that's stupid. Right. They're like, man, you built for social media. And I'm like, I don't see it. So when I was done, I saw everybody making these different videos or whatever. And I was like, man, I probably can make something, put my own spin on it. So I made a video and I sent it to Chris Harris and he was like, man, you should put this out. And I was like, man, I don't know, bro. He's like, man, we see this stuff every day in the locker room, but nobody else really get a chance to see it. So I was like, all right. So I put it out and everybody started sharing it and everything. And people started calling me and texting me and everything. So I was like, man, this might be something I could do. So I started doing it. And then all these opportunities started opening up and Chicago Bears called. Now I got the show locally that I do inside the Bears. Then ABC called and I do a show called the Great American Bacon Show. So it's been crazy, man, but it's a lot of fun, man. A lot of things you got to really just step out on faith and just throw it out there and see if people like it or whatever. And since I play football, like I'm used to the constructive criticism or whatever. So it's like, what's up, babe? Come on. Come say hi.
Hi.
This quarantine life right here.
Yeah, it is. We all know about that.
She about to get homeschooled right now, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Spice. We talking to my man Spice Adams, bruh. So listen, dog. Now I done had a chance to host stuff with you several times, and we cut up. When you sit out and you develop a character like Cream Biggums, or you do the uncles or the old men, is that spontaneous, or do you literally sit down and be like, what ignorant could I do that'll get people fired up? Because them uncles, the old man, that might be the greatest. As a comedian, I'll be sitting up here like, oh my God, that's all through my family. Why did I never think of that?
It's a little bit of both, man. And it's basically just like what you said. It's what I see at the family gatherings. It's what you see at the barbecues, at the picnics, at all the family reunions. You always see the uncles come up with the dice, like what they hit for. What they hit for, dog. You always see that. You always see the uncle with the toothpick who can have a complete conversation for hours with the toothpick just in the side of his mouth.
That's going to be Leroy's Hawkins.
Just like Leroy. I was just going to say that. It's like Leroy. Listen, I played in the All-Star basketball game with Leroy. He had it in his mouth, bro. We out there practicing and shooting around. I look over at Leroy's. I say, hey, look, man, when I'm in the post, hit me, dog. And he had it like in the side of his mouth. Like, oh, okay, yeah. I'm like, what? So we talking about Leroy's in the videos, man. And the Cream Biggums, I didn't even want to do that.
Man.
I didn't even want to do it. Look, I was in my garage doing all these basketball moves on air. And I was like, this is the dumbest thing in the world, man. And it was just, I had it already queued up in my phone. And then one day, my son does track and field or whatever. We were out in Indiana, like Ball State or something like that for some track and field meet he had. And I was about to go to sleep. and Cleveland Cavaliers were playing Golden State or something like that. And I was like dozing off. So I was like, man, I'm going to put this stupid video up on Instagram, man, and I'm going to go to bed. So I posted it, fell asleep. I woke up, phone was blasting. People was like, yo, Kevin Hart just posted your video on his page. I'm like, come on, man, this dude is a full-blown comedian, dog. Like, he put my stuff on his page. Maybe he commented. And I went to his page, and it was on there. Then when he posted it, House of Highlights posted it, then like Sports Center, then like Jamie Foxx, then Snoop Dogg, like everybody. So it started going crazy. And so ever since then, I was like, man, I'm probably gonna need to make a page for him.
Yep.
Somebody gonna steal it, and then
Yep.
put like all this crazy stuff up, man. So now Kareem Bingham's even got like 230,000 followers.
Crazy.
Right.
One of my favorite characters is the cigarette flicking competition. That's my joke.
I have no idea why I even made that, man. Like, I don't even know, bro. But man, if you, I'm telling you, man, you see this junk every day, man. Especially from like somebody who trying to quit smoking. Right. They smoke just like a little bit of it, then. It's an art to it, man. You got to bring it from the hip sometimes. It's an art to it, man.
Spice, I want to take it back to Saturday night. So, you know, we were all very irritated when we felt Babyface was doing, Teddy Riley was doing too damn much with the singers and the background dancer. So when was the moment that you said, okay, I'm about to remake this? Because you did it so fast. And are you doing your own editing too?
Yeah. Editing is a beast, man.
Yeah,
it's super tedious. And then when you like me, I'm always coming up with all these different ideas. So I'll be editing. I'll be like, oh, I should add Charlie Murphy laugh today. Like, I remember this one. Yeah, I need it. And so I'm there for hours.
Yep.
By the time I look up kids in high school, like I'm there all day. And so I had talked to Avion Crockett, and he was like, yo, we should find a way to spoof this. So I was like, cool. I was like, I can go make some videos or whatever, and then you make some videos, and then I edit it tomorrow. So he was like, nah, I was talking about going live. So I'm like, dang, live? I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, let's do it. It's like, let's do it tomorrow. So then I'm sitting there, and if I don't get this stuff out my head, like I won't be able to go to sleep.
Right.
So I was just like, man, I'm about to make the video, man. So I was downstairs, and I was like, he had on a burgundy shirt, right? I was like, yeah, I got a burgundy shirt. Burgundy shirt, put it on. And then I put my phone on the tripod, and then I just went. People was like, yo, you got to post the bloopers. There wasn't no bloopers. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I did it. Because when it happened, I was like, man, I'm about to put this out like right now.
Right.
So I did everything I needed to do. I got on the drums. I was Breon. I was the guy coming up saying,
man, that hat, boy. I don't see him in the comments.
Everybody all in there together.
Right.
I don't see him in the comments. I lost it.
Is he there? People popping out of nowhere. It was like 17 people up in that thing.
Right. No social distancing over there.
I don't know if we're going to have it this year, but if we have the BET Awards, you need to be the host.
Yeah.
That could be crazy.
Real.
I kid you not. Like, to me, that was incredible because we was pissed off, but you made us all laugh.
Man, bro.
Really,
that's dope, man.
The momentum of the night in that way. And then I love that Teddy Riley reposted it because that made me not as mad at Teddy because it's like, okay, he laughing with us.
Right.
Fight Teddy.
Right.
To fight for real. So you really changed the momentum.
But at the end of the day, it's free.
Nah, I want my money back.
Everybody like, oh man, come on, man, get it together, man.
Wasted our time, though.
Right,
you wasted our time.
It wasn't free. It wasn't free.
What else was you gonna do?
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
You right. Where you going? You right. Ain't got to know
we gonna see. We get to see Leon with all the lights going, DJing. What's up, guys?
Yo, Spice.
The destined legend.
How much is it, man? Because I know as a comic, man, when I stand on stage, it's some jokes I have to go all out. Like, how much of it is in you is the athlete side of you is when you're doing this stuff, you go all out, because that's a big risk doing cream bigums and it don't work. You know what I'm saying? Now you a meme. Now you a meme. Like, that's a big risk. So how much in your mentality is like, I just gotta go, I gotta be as dumb as I can with it?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, when it comes to football, like, I'm used to the constructive criticism. So I'm so crazy, but I don't care. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you go out there and play football, I play nose guard or whatever. It's people that slam you in the media. Like, oh, this dude is trash. This dude is garbage. Like, why do we have him? We could bring somebody else in to do a good job. Like, you hear that every week. Like, for 16 weeks, you hear that. So I've been doing that for 9 years, and then 5 years of college ball, and they do the same thing. So it's like, I'm used to it. So when I put something out and it may not be funny or whatever, some people think it's funny, some people don't. Like, that's the risk you take by just putting yourself out there. And I really, my don't care game is very high, bro. Like, I really don't really care.
I believe that.
I don't even have time to like see like, oh, he liked it, or did she not like it, or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, I just put myself out there, man. I'm really carefree, and I'm an open book. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, then you know you can always like scroll up. Like,
that's true.
Facts.
Real talk.
Let me ask you this.
I gotta tell him this real quick. Hey, look, I know how he don't care, because this fool was Santa Claus at this he was at hosting, and I had the DJ put on Atomic Dog because he's a member of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, and this fool ripped off the Santa Claus outfit and started hopping.
The kids were older though, Leon.
The kids was with it. The white people that threw the event was looking like, what's going on? They was scared. This big black dude just started jumping around and threw the Santa Claus outfit off. The kids was lit. They was like, yeah! Like, Santa Claus are cute.
Hilarious. Spice, let me ask you this, bro, because I know you're a super hip-hop fan, man, so I know we don't got much time left, but before we go, I wanna hear your top 5, man. Give us a Spice Adams top 5 real quick.
Of all time?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Come on, Kyle.
Come on, man. Give me a top 5, bro.
That's tough.
I know. Listen, I see what you're listening to. You show up at all the night parties. I say, okay, Spice is really in this hip hop thing for real.
I'm really not like, when it comes to like the top 5. I'm so commercial, bro.
Okay.
It is sickening. When I say it, you're gonna be like, man.
All right, what you got?
For me, and this is my ranking. Number 1 for me is Tupac.
Okay.
Tupac. Now, I grew up, I'm an 80s baby, 1980 when I was born. So when Tupac came out, nobody could touch him for me.
Okay.
And then it was Biggie, because he was a big dude that could rap like Heavy D.
Right.
Listen, D-Nice was on last night, and Prince Marky D said something to me. Prince Marky D of the Fat Boys?
Right.
Like, what? I forgot D-Nice was even on. I'm like, Prince Marky D, like, you the best bro, you my hero. Like, right. I'm going crazy.
Right.
Nobody else even talking to Prince Marky D in there. Like, right. Me and Prince Marky D had a moment.
That's dope.
Anyways, Pac, Biggie, third is like, is Jay-Z.
Okay.
Third is Jay-Z. And then 4 and 5 is like, it could go either way, man. It's like Eminem and then Nas. Or Nas and Eminem. It don't even really matter.
That's not a bad list, bro.
It's commercial though.
No, it depends on what era we talking about, but I think it's a decent list.
Yeah, man. But Pac can do no wrong. Now, All Eyes on Me. Oh my gosh.
He always had whack beats, but
yeah. I just started driving. I just got my license.
Kyle, you tried to get that slick shot in there. He ain't never had no whack beats out. He tried to say
he always had whack beats, though.
Nah, bro. No. You tried to slide it. You tried.
When he got with Easy Mo B,
yeah,
him and Easy Mo B made some hits, dog. Yeah. I don't know, like, when he got with Dre and then, like, but.
Yeah.
Well, Spice, I got a question that you must answer before you go, because it's the one everybody's having the conversation about today. Who won the battle, Babyface or Teddy Riley?
Babyface won days ago.
Right.
He won days ago. If Teddy Riley played the most bangingest beats, he lost. I mean, like the man was like getting up, like it was unreal, man.
Yeah,
and like, but at the same time too, I think like Teddy had a bunch of like little club bangers and stuff like that, like stuff you hear, you do the stank face.
Yeah.
But then Babyface has something right after that where you were like, oh my.
songs.
The man came in with candles lit and Grammys in the back.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Like, come on. Brought out a guitar. And like he started playing. I was like, when he pressed play already?
Right. I thought it was live. I thought it was the record.
Right.
Yo, Face is that guy. If you didn't know, I guarantee you, he probably went platinum from something again last night when people were like, dang, I forgot about that. Like,
right.
Yeah, he would have had to battle Quincy Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quincy got some all time. All he got to do is play Thriller.
That's it.
Facts. That's it.
Off the wall. Off the wall.
That's, man, what?
I'm going with Babyface, though. I mean, I think Quincy Jones would have been a good contender, but I love Babyface. He's my favorite, period. Teddy Riley, to me, was just doing too much. He was disrespectful, leaving the seat. That pissed me off. How the hell your computer ain't plugged in? You about to go on live for 2 hours. How your Wi-Fi ain't working? You got all that damn money.
And Quincy gonna do cocaine right there
Listen,
live
why
on the
are you
IG.
so mad on the quarantine? What is going on?
What is going
Goodness. Where's all this energy coming from?
Every day, bro.
Every day.
Every day, all day.
That's why y'all do that video where you just be like this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's boy.
Exactly.
I want to see Quincy Jones do a battle with somebody because he gonna do cocaine live on the like this one we did in '72.
And he gonna dry snitch on everybody.
Oh, this
That's
was
hilarious.
a banger right here. This is Michael Jackson.
He gonna dry snitch
Right,
on
Jimmy.
everybody, bro.
Yo, man, Spice, man, we appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us this morning,
Hey,
bro.
Cal.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Cream Bigums need a shoe, man. Nike, somebody. We need a Cream Bigums edition of a basketball shoe.
I agree.
Let's go.
I agree.
We got football in the bag too, man. You don't know nothing about that over there?
Who?
Me? Oh no, that's a little small medicine ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Nah, but yo, on some real though, Spice, my son loves football, man. Like he played last season before all this pandemic. They had him playing on the line, defensive end, and he also had.
He gotta get with me then.
Yeah, he also played linebacker. He's loving it, dog. He's loving it.
He gotta get with me. I'll make him want to quit.
Let's go. Let's make it happen.
Spice.
He needs
Spice,
that.
you on Madden, man? You on PS4?
Man, I'm on I'm on Xbox.
I got that too. I like beating
Let's do
former.
it.
I like
see you
beating
got
former.
I see you got the gamer hook up on right now.
I like beating former
Hey.
athletes and make me feel better about myself.
Anyways, Kaiser Soze 95 if you want to smoke. Kaiser Soze 95 if you want to smoke.
We in
No
the
doubt.
Matrix. We in the Matrix.
Spice, before you go, can I get one request?
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you give us a little Breon Prescott before you leave?
Oh man, I messed my knee up doing the splits last night. I was hoping somebody ain't say something, man.
Can I get the laugh?
I wanted to try to like fake it, but my knee is banging right now, man.
Could we get the laugh? Could we get the laugh? Then?
Hey, yo, Spice, man, thank you, bro. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for taking the time with us this morning, man. Keep rocking out, man. And
Thank you, Spice.
yeah, we're going to stay in touch with you, bro.
Love.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Thank you, man. Thank
We
you.
appreciate you, Spice. Do you see her?
Get it, Spice. Hey.
Hey!
Y'all gonna be musty as hell. Both of y'all gonna be musty. You better stop.
Your knee.
Y'all gonna be musty. Y'all better stop. It's warm outside.
Hilarious. Yo, thanks, bro.
I'm done.
Done did it. All right, later.
All right, man.
Ooh.